Vision Edge Marketing's One Good Idea series, where Laura and I share one smart business tip in each episode based on our work and conversations with business leaders and marketing professionals. We always welcome a conversation with you, and it's our promise that you will leave with at least one good idea.
Diana, I thought we'd share some recent conversations that we've had with several new entrepreneurs, as well as veteran business owners who are looking to either enter a new market or acquire new customers. In each instance, a key concern was mitigating risk.
Of course, there's always a risk.
Absolutely. We all take a risk every day. As soon as we get out of bed, cross the street, drive a car, and of course, entering a new market. The key to reducing risk is like looking both ways when you cross the street. Don't text while driving, and when it comes to entering a new market, be sure you've done your homework.
When we say homework, what we mean is researching customer needs and wants, analyzing the ability and the amount of competition, as well as what it takes to validate the market, gain access and traction, estimating the cost of entry, defining and establishing a unique value proposition, and developing a go-to-market strategy and plan.
That's right. All of this preliminary research and work, which is part of the upstream, is critical. And as an aside, the roots of Vision Edge marketing. Strategy is crucial to mitigating risk. And there are often multiple strategies to consider and evaluate.
With the right strategy, you can potentially minimize your overall risk and thereby save you and your business money.
Exactly. We all want to save money and, of course, time. Speed to market is often also an important consideration.
So where is a good place to start?
Well, in the conversation that we're referring to, we always ask, what do you know about the market's ecosystem? Every market has an ecosystem.
That's right, and some folks may not know what an ecosystem is, so let's define it. The dictionary defines an ecosystem as a community that works together with its environment, functioning as a unit. So we can apply this definition to the business environment and describe a business ecosystem as a network of independent entities or members who function together to make up a market community.
That's a good definition. And using this description, it would mean that the market would be made up of buyers and sellers and influencers and channel members. Buyer members would be various types of customers, and seller members would include people like our customer and all of their competitors, both direct and indirect channel members, as well as influencers like analysts and members of the media or participants in a trade association. And channels would be things that help ease the delivery of the seller's offer to the buyer. By mapping the members of each of these sets and how they relate to each other, you can identify where there are market entry opportunities.
So, for example, becoming or using an affiliate program, that would be an example of a channel strategy. And an ecosystem map would help identify potential affiliates, people who find it beneficial to offer a company's product to their buyers.
Yes, and an ecosystem map can also help identify potential niches or partners who have access to a niche.
An ecosystem map is a pretty smart business tool.
A very smart tool because it helps you see who is and isn't connected. And that means you can see which markets or buyers are connected to which competitors, to which influencers, and to each other. With the map, you can build a more targeted influencer or peer engagement strategy, and you can see where there are opportunities to overcome weaker competitors.
The map can stratify the buyer member, for example, into first, second, and third tier market or C market clusters.
Yes, and that's why we encourage customers to create an ecosystem map as a way to navigate and identify opportunities for growth, particularly when thinking about entering a new market, because it helps mitigate the risk. Like any model or map, the challenges are often in constructing the framework and acquiring the data, which is where we can help.
Exactly. Sometimes it takes an external expert to help build a framework. Even so, an ecosystem map is smart business.
Yes, And that's this episode's one good idea. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel so you'll be notified of more smart business tips that we'll share in the future. And you can find content at visionedgemarketing.com on the topic of using an ecosystem strategy.